So I'll start this one here around mid-game. I got here. This is pointing over here. And for some reason, I don't know why, he doesn't see it. So he moves, and now look at that. So I take a dangling or hanging, basically a pawn that's undefended. So that's when I realized, okay, this might be the start. I might start being able to win. One mistake like that, it usually messes up your head. So he tries to attack with his king. So I move my bishop back, and then he moves this right here, probably to try to do what's called a discovered attack. So here I'm on the move. I move my knight off the rim, right? I want to start attacking. I mean, after all, I'm ahead by a pawn, so I'm thinking I'm ready to trade if needed. So if he trades me, look at this. My bishop goes here, and by going here with my bishop controls more diagonals. That's what I was thinking. So I'm like, it's a trade that point-wise is equal, but actually from development perspective is actually better for me. So you offered your opponent the chance to trade off. This is what the computer would say. Again, we don't think like that. Hilarious. So anyways, so I go here. He tries to threaten me with his pawn. And so this leaves a pawn vulnerable to be captured. So according to the computer, I should have gone there. So that would have been further development, further invasion of his territory. I don't necessarily do that. Go here. So I go here. Apparently that wasn't the right move because, again, I don't capture a vulnerable pawn. And then he tries to attack this knight. So I capture. So he captures my knight. And at this point, you're going to start noticing there's a diagonal here that's all aligned. So I go up here, knight to check, and I'm being protected by my bishop. So unless he wants to lose his queen, he can't capture. And this part is epic. Watch this. He moves his king in line diagonally with the queen and the rook. So I realize, hey, I think I can do a triple skewer or a triple pin. This is called an in-between move, Zwischenzug or whatever it's called. So I'm moving this here to prepare to move it here. Let's see if he sees it. He does not see it. He tries to take out my pawn, and boom, right here. And the moment I did that, he resigned. He realized he messed up. Let's see what he could have done, right? What if he could have done? According to this, he should have gone here to protect. So I could have either developed. Knowing me, I probably would have taken this anyways. Because then look how much ahead I am, right? According to the computer, there was actually a slightly better move. Actually, the computer now thinks that, the computer can't make up its mind. Whatever. So, knowing me, I would have just taken this. And then so he would have lost his queen. And then he would have recaptured. So I would have been ahead by 10 points. As long as I don't blunder, it would have been a pretty good endgame for me. I'm glad he resigned. But again, the cool part was this little triple skewer / pin. This was pretty epic. Look at that. This was kind of a pin, but it was also a skewer. So this is a celebratory kind of thing. I've never done this before. I'm not too good with pins in general, but this time I pinned and I skewered. It's pretty cool. So anyway, shout out this opponent. I hope you guys enjoyed this analysis.